Hi, this is Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. I have an awesome haul video for you today. I've got all kinds of things from estate sales and thrift shops. I have books, I have fabric, I have stamps, I have ribbon, all kinds of things. So sit back and relax and watch my haul and see what I've got. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to start. Let me put the light on. I'm going to start with the books because they are right here on my desk and I want to get them out of the way. The first one I have is this. It's called Romola by George Eliot. And really, the only reason that I bought this is for the font. See how small that font is? I love it, and that's going to be really nice. I love the color of the paper. That's going to be awesome as backgrounds and just, you know, whatever you use book pages for. I did like the size of it, and I think that I might make a little journal out of that. I think that would be a cute journal size. The cover's not too bad. It's okay. I'm not sure. It'll go in my pile. And this, there was a little newspaper article in there, but this is dated. Well, this one is dated 1881 there. It looks like that's the only date in the book, and also the inscription, I guess, somebody's name, is dated 82. So I'm going to assume that that is 1882 since this is 1881, which makes it a pretty old book. And, you know, there's always that part of me that says, don't cut it up, but I probably will. So we'll see. But that was a fun find. And for other old books, I bought this. It's called Addresses by Phillips Brooks. I just thought the cover was really pretty, and the size of it is cute. That'll make a nice, cute size journal. Don't know what the date in this is. I didn't look. And there is no date. So I do not know. It's a Christian book. I probably, you know, it's falling apart. So I don't know. I will probably just use it for the cover. But I thought it was really pretty. And this one I really liked, Scribner Handbook of English. You know, I like anything that has to do with the old English books, and it's just got some really cool stuff in it. And this is from, it's the second edition, 1940-1948. And I just like old English books. I just do. I don't know why. Because I'm just a word nerd, and that's what I like. So I'll probably use the pages. And I might even use the cover for a journal. I don't know. And next one is Family Circle's Complete Book of Beauty and Charm. And I believe this is dated 1951. Yes, 1951. And you know how these books are. This one is a riot, and it's got all kinds of information on beauty. And I mean, this is about picking your glasses, and you can trim your own hair. That doesn't work for me. I can't trim my own hair. Maybe I should read that. But there's all kinds of really cool pictures in here. And you know what I think is a riot? Whoever owned this book, she actually used it. She's got places marked in here, highlighted. She filled in the information on here, which I think is really cool. Answered the questions. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read her handwriting, but there's a part here that talks about a graceful carriage and how to walk and how to, it talks about balancing a wicker basket on your head. She's got that all underlined and marked, and I can just picture this woman reading this book like a handbook and doing everything to look like a lady. What the heck? For flabby muscles around chin or aging neckline, try a contour strap. I need one of those. That's funny. Where do I get one of those? Oh, look at that. Setting a table. So I just thought that this book was awesome. And I'll use some of the pages in it somehow or other. I'll make some kind of a vintage thing. I don't know. I just liked it. And then this book I thought was really cool. It's Out of Vermont Kitchens. And it's one of those cookbooks that they put together, compiled by Trinity Mission of Trinity Church, Rutland, Vermont, and the Women's Service League of St. Paul's Church, Burlington, Vermont. 10th printing 1945, copyrighted 1939. So this is all handwritten. This isn't even typewritten. This is handwritten recipes. Look at that. With some little drawings. And it's just, that's awesome. Now, I don't really do cookbooks. I've not done a cookbook. Look at the donuts. So I don't know if I will actually use this in a cookbook. But I just love the handwriting in it. Some of it is written. Some of it is printed. Look at that font. Oh my goodness, what neat handwriting. Very, very cool. So, I just had to pick this up just because it's just cool. And I got this book, Seashore Life, for the images that are in it. I really could have used this when I was working on my beach journal, but you never know when I'm going to do another one, and I may need, there's my pelicans, and I may need some more images, really pretty shells. These books are always good to pick up because you never know. And I think that's it for the books that I can see on my pile here. I did pick up, this was $1, and it's just an old ledger book. I just like the color of the pages, and I think that that'll, and you know what, the cover, even if I can, I don't know how this is made. Yep, they're sewn in. I can take these, and they are signatures. I can take these out, can you see that? And use this cover, although it's got some worn spots on it. I can cover that up. It's pretty nice, though. And then this one, this has got a 1968 date on the front, and it's just more ledger paper. It's tall, so that's kind of a different size, and that's mainly why I picked it up, because of the size of the paper. And let's see, I'll just start at the pile and work my way down. These are just blank place cards. I just thought I could use those, decorate them up, and I don't know, do something with them. When I see things like that and it's only 50 cents, I just grab them and figure out what I'm going to do with them later. And these are just page protectors. They've got spaces for 2 4x6 photos and whatever else, journaling. I just pick these whenever I see these, and they're different sizes and shapes. I just get them because I use them both in my scrapbooking, and I don't know, I could probably figure something out to use in the journal. It would go in my 3-ring, my binder journal, the cookbook binder journal I'm working on, if I wanted to include some pictures or something. But it's just one of those things I like to get. Okay, then I got this sachet note card. For 50 cents, I figured there's something here I can use. It's a sachet attached to this little teapot, which is Nope, I thought it was a card. I guess you're supposed to write on the back of it. I can still smell it. But I think if I can get this sachet thing off, I can use it as an envelope and use the little teapot if I can do it without ripping the teapot. Let me see. Yes. There. Little part came off there, but that's all right. That's cute. And then I have the envelope. I'll just empty the sachet stuff out of it. And that's a good vintagey looking little envelope. And a big envelope for the whole thing. So 3 little items for 50 cents. That's not bad. It's probably only should have paid a quarter for it, but that's all right. And I picked this up. I didn't look at them. I just grabbed it because it looked vintagey. 50 cents, and there's really cute tags in here. That one, I guess it goes together like this. I don't know. We'll probably take that apart. Oh, that one's pretty. I don't know why it has 2 strings on it, but that's okay. We can take it apart. And there's little beads on there I can use. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if you can see all of these. I hope I'm not too far up. I thought the last video I was too close, so I decided to move the camera up a little bit. Now I hope I'm not too far up. I'll try to raise things up so that you can see them. This one's cute. It's got a little glassine bag there for the flowers. That's really cute. And like a luggage tag looking thing. I don't know about that one. But those were cute for 50 cents. And let's see. These stamps, I didn't look at all of them. Well, you can kind of see all of them, I guess. But I just picked up the bag. These were 50% off, so I got these for like $3.50. So I thought $3.50 wasn't too bad. I wasn't going to pay $6.99 for them, but I didn't think $3.50 was too bad. Boy, they didn't want you in this bag. Okay. All right, we have a thank you. I think I have that stamp. We have some kind of a, oh, it's a D. I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. And, oh, it says handmade by. I can use that. And these are barely used. I didn't know that was in there. A nice little corner stamp. Just a design. Aw, paw print. Another square design. You know, I hope that... I've probably not even in camera when I'm showing you these. I'm so sorry. I'm going to lower you just a little bit. And this one's a longer border. Which way? This way? I don't know. Alright, so that's not bad. That was for $3.50. This one is worth it to me. Where are you? My video skills need work. I'm trying, but that's all right. And let's see, what do I do next? Let me go to this. This was a bag. It says Quilter's Flannel Scrap. Now, I did stick my finger in it to make sure that they didn't look like flannel to me. And I didn't want flannel, so I wanted to make sure that they were not flannel. And there may be some flannel in here, but I don't I don't think that they are. So let's see. Oh, there is some. I can feel it. But that's okay. Flannel's all right. Oh, it is flannel. Wow, this is flannel. It's so soft. Can you see that? And that is flannel. Well, I guess it is all flannel. But that's okay. Because it doesn't look like it. And it will be nice and soft in my journals. Those are cool. Here's kind of like a tie-dyed one. Plaid. That'll be good in a like a woodsy type journal. There's several squares of that. There's this nice little yellow. These are nice. There's another. Let's see what these are. This is a woodsy type plaid, and this has got, well, woods. That's cute. I can do something with these. I wanted to do a, like an outdoors type journal to document my own like hiking and camping adventures. So these would be perfect, and these would be perfect for a camping journal, don't you think? And oh, look, it's got foxes. At least that one's a fox. This looks like something else. Somebody's legs. I hope the other parts of it are there somewhere. Some of these look kind of 70s looking. I don't know. I don't know when these, what age these would be from. It's a pretty yellow. These are going to be really nice in a camping or hiking journal. That's pretty. That green, kind of Christmassy. Some more of the woods fabric. Another plaid. Somebody was making a quilt for a hunter or camper or something. That one's kind of very masculine looking. Yeah, I definitely can use these. Okay, so here's more of this fabric. That one's got a bear on it. And there's the legs of a wolf. Some more, I don't know, animal type stuff. This is a different color, different size plaid. These are all more of the same. Yeah. Don't see anything different. These will be fun. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Paid $2 for it. Not bad. And then this bag, another one that I'm not sure what's in here, paid $1.99. And this looks like, oh my, these are little tiny pieces, wow, of little, some kind of lace that was all cut up. I wonder if this came off of like a wedding dress or something. I wonder why they cut it so small. A whole bag full of that. Oh wow, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. There's a piece of, let me see if I can get it flattened out here. It's going to have to be ironed or something. Sorry, all you're seeing is my fingers. It's really pretty. Can you see it? Oh no. So, wow, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting all those little tiny pieces in there. That's okay. I'll figure out what to use that for. That would be really good, like on clusters or a snippet roll, just in the corner of a page. I'll use them. Okay, then there's this. That's pretty. Fairly good sized piece of that. That's that. This is, it's not stretchy. I thought it might be stretchy. It's not. And, oh, that's pretty. There's quite a bit of that. That's not bad. I'd say this was already worth $2. What else we've got in here? This is really pretty. Look at how dainty this is. Let's see if I can get that straight. See that? That's very pretty. A bunch of that. And some cream colored lace, wide. That's pretty. I have a lot of this stuff already. I really didn't need to buy this bag, but okay, little applique cut from, I'm guessing, like I said, some of this might have been cut from a wedding gown. Almost looks like it was. It's a pretty piece of lace. I can use that. I'm trying to get to this one because it looks really pretty, but it's buried in the bottom there. Another piece of wider lace. And another piece of that. And some more narrow lace. That's pretty. And this is, boy, there's a lot of this. Another one of those. That's pretty. Another one of those. Another piece of wide. Oh, this one's pretty too. Another one of that. What is this? I don't know what this is. Well, it has this tie. That's kind of cool. And it had this tied up. Not sure about this. It's a bit ruffly. Maybe I can take it apart. I don't know. That one's a little different. I'm not sure how I would use that one. And some good sized pieces of this other trim. Kind of a braid looking thing. All right, that's worth $2. I'm glad I picked that up. They had another bag of lace there. That's my shelf. They had another bag of lace there that was similar, but looking, you know, just kind of glancing through it, I chose this one. Okay, this is another surprise package here. I don't know what's in here. I did start to look through this, but I stopped because I don't know, I got distracted. But I did take a couple of things out of here and threw them away. One was a tube of lipstick and the other one was a package, a baggie of alcohol wipes. So I threw those away. The rest of this I haven't really looked at. This is some silver lame ribbon that I don't know what I'll do with that. Not really my style, but who knows? You never know when you might need silver lame ribbon. So this appears to be things, again, cut from a wedding dress. I wonder if it was from the same person. I think I got these at the same thrift shop. I'm not sure. Oh, look at how pretty. That's really pretty. There's a whole bunch of those. Is that what all of these are? Oh, wow. I will never use all these. Some of these are going in my Etsy shop. Definitely going in the Etsy shop. And that looks like, well, there's a little piece of some other kind of lace. But wow, there's a whole bunch of these. Okay, those are pretty. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this was not at the same thrift store. This came from an estate sale. And what is in here, I don't know. I grabbed it, one of the reasons, because I wanted to see what this was. It looked kind of vintage. And it is... It is vintagey looking. It's 70s looking. And I'm going to do a 70s journal. So I think that this is going to be good for that. And this is just a little tiny piece of, I guess those are hearts. And another piece of, that's pretty. And we have, this is, I'm scared. This is a tissue, and there's something, I can feel something wrapped up in it. What is wrapped up in this tissue? Oh gosh. I hope it's not like teeth. What in the world? Oh, they're pills. Oh, gross. Why was somebody hiding their pills in here? Oh, that's nasty, and it smells. I can smell it. Oh my god. All right, that's gotta go. Oof. Wow, that was bizarre. Oof. Okay, Married Life and Health Services. I think these can get thrown out. Extra buttons, but it does not feel like there's buttons in there. Nope, there is not buttons. This is a fortune. Reach for the high apples first. You can get the low ones anytime. That's kind of a funny thing to find. And, oh, there's more fortunes in here. Numbers. I wonder if these were their lottery numbers. Maybe I'll find a winning lottery ticket in here. Financial hardship in your life is coming to an end. Where there is a will, there is a way. All right. You know what? I'm going to throw these away because I have many, many, many fortunes from fortune cookies of my own that are my own fortunes. So those are getting thrown away. Dancer's Outlet discount card. Nothing's been punched. Dancer's Outlet. We suit your dance. Behind Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that. A little pad. That's cute. Oh boy. Are these buttons? They are beads. All right. This is a button. You gotta love these little grab bags when you have no idea what's in them. And I don't need that. And a little piece of ribbon. All of this stuff was in one bag. This is some elastic. I don't know what I'll do with that. Sewing machine needles. Might need those if they'll fit my machine. A mirror. Oh, cute. I don't know what I'll do with that, but okay. And a little pouch that I'm going to have to clean because it had those nasty pills in it. That was weird. Why would somebody hide their pills in here? I don't know. That was just kind of creepy. Little bag of buttons. It doesn't look like anything. There's nothing old or special in here, but this one is pretty. Let's see if I can get it out. It does have a shank on the back. It's just plastic. It's not like glass or anything, but it's pretty. So that'll probably get used in one of my journals. And then this bag was in there, and who knows what's in here. There's miscellaneous buttons, nothing too spectacular. Duluth Trading Instant buttons. Oh, some needle threaders. I need those. Snaps. Have any of you used snaps in your books? I get in these types of bags and things of buttons, I get snaps all the time. And I just don't know what to do with them. So if you've used them in your books, tell me how you've used them, and maybe if you have a video or something. All right, these are the little hook and eye things. Tell me if you've used those too. I think they might be interesting to make like some kind of a little closure in the book. I don't know. I may have to play around with that and see what I can find. All right, so there's not much in this bag here that's useful to me. So I don't know. What I'm going to do is take all the extra buttons and stuff that I know I'm not ever going to use, or I don't think I will use, put them in some kind of a little jar and sell them at a yard sale, because you know, people like that. Other crafters like buttons, and what I may not be able to use, somebody else might be able to use. And so that would be a way for me to get rid of them without having to pay outrageous shipping charges to send them to somebody, because that is very expensive. Okay, now how about the fabrics? I got this, and I picked this up because not so much, I don't know, these colors are really bright, but this fabric it's made up of squares, and all of the squares is like, they're different. Really cool. And there's a turtle. So I really liked that. And there's this sun right there, and some flamingos, and there's some monkeys. And I just thought that I could cut these squares out and use them individually as fabric flips. And I mean, it's a big, you can see it's a big piece of fabric. So I can even use some of it if I wanted to as a spine on maybe like a little golden book or something. But I thought it was pretty, and I tried so hard to fold this neatly when I picked it up in the store, and I could not get it folded neatly, and I still can't get it folded neatly because it's been cut up and it's just kind of weird. Okay, fabric. This one. These I got all at the same thrift store. This thrift store is a very neat, clean thrift store where they bundle everything. All the trim, all the fabric, everything is measured, and it's packaged individually, and this was, you know, 3/4 of a yard by 44 for $1.50. And this is how they have everything, which is good. It's really nice that way. On the other hand, they don't have like scraps, like bags of scraps. I think that if they don't think it's worthy, they throw it away or something. I don't know. This one is a pretty yellow flowered. This one's got dragonflies on it. I don't know if you can see it right there. So that one's pretty. That was 50 cents. And then this one I thought would make a good, it's kind of an ombre color, and I thought it would make good for either like a botanical or, again, an outdoorsy type of journal. Let's see, is that all the fabric? Kind of. I have something buried over there, but we'll get to that. Okay, and then I found these. This one I picked up just because I thought that would make, right there would make a good flip maybe. Or on the cover of a really nice vintage looking journal. Then this one I can cut off. So I thought of a few uses for that little piece right there. And then this I liked. This is very pretty. These can all be cut individually. Put into the pages as a little tuck spot or just a decoration. I got this whole thing of GIMP. It's a cream colored GIMP. It looks really antique-y looking. It might be even yellowed. I don't know. It's, you know, it's older, obviously. And it's marked $3, but I think I got it for less. This place that I went to, I was kind of disappointed. It had been like some kind of an upholsterer or seamstress's place or something. They had old sewing machines. They had big sewing table, and they had lots of things of thread, like the big cones of thread. But there really wasn't a whole lot there for me. I don't know why. But what they had was boxes of fabric samples, but each, you know how the fabric samples, like for upholstery and stuff, will come in books. I used to work in a fabric place that had fabric samples. We provided them to decorators and designers. And each of those books has the, you know, the squares of fabric all put together. Well, they had boxes of just the squares that had been taken out of the books. So they were just the squares of the fabric samples, boxes and boxes of them. And they were charging $1 each for each square. No, you charge $0.25 and I'll buy a bunch of them. For $1, one is not worth $1. So the boxes sat there because nobody's going to pay that for those. I could have gone back like the next day when they reduced the prices, but we were busy doing something else, so I couldn't get back there. So I was really disappointed in that. Okay, anyway, keep going, Mary. So I got these two things of ribbon. One has like brown-eyed Susans on them, and the other one has daffodils. There's not much on here. I think I paid 50 cents for both of these, so that was worth that. And I got this thing of lace. It was thrown in somewhere. A couple of these, some of these things I had brought up to the desk with some other things, and they just threw them in there. They didn't even charge me, which is cool when that happens, you know. Something I didn't need. And look what I found, a deck of cards. This has a kitty on it. She's cute. It's brand new. You know, they're going to be all glossy and stuff, but they're still cute. I can't resist a deck of cards. You know that. There's another book that I found, and I got this because I just thought that the images, look how bright and colorful these images are. I just thought that they were awesome. Look at that. That is just so cute. The inscription is dated 1974, and it is 1961, 70, and 71. So I just love that. I picked up, what else did I pick up? A little bag of these little organza, is that what they are? Bags. I like to put stuff in those when I am doing swaps or sending stuff out from my Etsy shop. And look at this vintage trim. That's so cool. I really like that. Oh boy. All right. These, I think, were the things that were just thrown in that she didn't charge me for. Look at this, though. That's really dainty. And just a typical off-white colored lacy trim. Ow, there's a pin in there. Then I picked up this. I thought this was so pretty. I can cut those apart. Those are pretty. This one, I really like this one. This is on kind of a linen-y, burlap-y, I don't know what you call that thing, and it's embroidered. That's going to be a journal cover, I believe. Or a flip, I'm not sure. And then I grabbed this one just because it's really pretty in a different color. You don't see too many brown hankies for, you know, that have all this lace and stuff on them. And this place had a whole bunch of, this was at an estate sale, and they had a whole bunch of these embroidered linens. And I don't know if the woman did them. I'm going to guess maybe she did. But, oh, some of them were just beautiful. I only got a couple because I really don't need a whole bunch. But this one was pretty. It's got flowers on it. And between the flowers and the lace on the edges, I think that I can make good use of that. And then they had a whole, she was like into the whole Southern Belle thing. She had a whole bunch of ones that were embroidered like this that were Southern Belles. I picked this one because I like the colors in it. Isn't that gorgeous? And I don't know if she did the work. I'm going to guess that she did because there were so many of them. They are just beautiful. And this has two ladies on it and all the edging trim. I should have got more. She had all kinds of books about Southern Belles and all kinds of stuff about Charleston and Savannah. And you could tell that she just was really, really into all of that stuff. So that was kind of a really fun estate sale to go to. And I picked up this. My husband saw me with this and he's like, that is so ugly. I didn't get it to wear it, but look at this. What do you call these? Appliques? Embroidery? I don't know what they're called. But look at, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? And I will use this also. I love putting this kind of stuff on the backs of like clusters and things. It just adds just a tiny little element to it. So there's that on the sleeves. Each of the sleeves has that. And then down at the bottom is this one. And all of this trimming at the bottom. Plus, if I wanted to use this for something, I guess I could. But it's just so different. And then there's these in the middle of it, which I'm not really sure what those are supposed to be. But, so yes, it's not an attractive blouse. But take it apart and it's gorgeous. And it's got some buttons, but they're just plain white little buttons, so they're not really anything. But that's definitely going to be taken apart and used. I just thought the color was so unusual. You don't find too many appliques this color. And it looks like I need to wash it, but I just thought that it was really cool. Oops. Then I got, alright, I already showed you those. This roll of wallpaper. Just thought it was something different. I can cut pieces out. But the houses, they're cute. And the people. So I just thought that that was a little bit different. And there's quite a bit of it here. I can share it. I got these. It says, My Time Idea Cards. 80 ways to create great experiences. I thought that these might be good to tuck into little tuck spots or something. It says, read one page in a dictionary. And it has that on the front. Now I can redo the fronts of these. But each one has a little idea. Write a fictional story about your perfect make-believe parents. I guess that'd be for kids. But make a flower arrangement using whatever blossoms you can find in your garden or at a local florist. So there's all kinds of little ideas to do things. So I thought that those would be really fun to stick into a journal. I got this pack of envelopes. They are very bright colors. Sometimes you just need a bright color in your journal, right? I got these postcards. I don't usually look for, whenever I go into an antique shop and they have postcards that are all sorted by state, I do look through my home state to try to find some postcards from my hometown. I come from a very, very small town in Massachusetts, and they did make postcards of it. I've seen them and I have some. So I always look for those or some of the neighboring towns. But other than that, I don't usually go for too many postcards. But these are vintage Florida postcards, and I just liked the images on them. Of course, there's a turtle and pelicans. I have a thing for pelicans. There's a story behind it. I won't go into it. And another pelican. So I just picked up those. Those will be for my own journal, I guess. And this was $1. It looks like she covered the box with wrapping paper. That's so cute. But inside is just these embossed cards. They're not, they're nothing like super special, but I liked the embossing on them. And there's envelopes in here also. There's some cream color. Oh, wait. Your comforting expression of sympathy will always be remembered with deep gratitude. Oh, isn't that nice? That's pretty. I can cover that. So that was okay for $1. I picked up this just because the brown envelopes were something a little bit different, and I liked the paper here. Let me see if I can get that out so you can see the color of that better. Yeah, it's a nice cream color lined paper, and it's on both sides. That's pretty. And the envelopes are brown textured. They're a good weight. Those will be nice to do something with. What can I do with that? I don't know. I'm always looking for little surprise things like that. Okay. And then I picked up, wait a minute, this is bugging me. Some reinforcements. I've used those because these are clear. Oh, that's good. I'm doing that 3-ring binder journal, and it's good to have reinforcements on those always. Then I grabbed these 2 balls of string. This says knit and crochet yarn, but I think that these, I kind of pulled on it and tested it, and I think that they'll be good for sewing in the journals. I like to have different colors. And then I picked up these. Again, I like to have a little bit of this textured kind of stuff for underneath clusters on my embellishments. And I got this basket. These were not in the basket. I got this basket. I need to pull this thing out and wash it really good. But I liked the size of the basket and the sturdiness of it. It's got some wire in it, I think. It's nice and sturdy. So that's good. And probably what I'm going to put in there is these patterns. Look at all these patterns I got. Oh, I hit the jackpot on the vintage patterns. I don't find them very often, but this one place had a bunch of them. Some of these will end up in my Etsy shop because there's no way I will ever use all of these. But some of them are just so much fun. This is baby outfits. Look at how cute. They don't dress babies like that anymore. That's so cute. These are like definitely from the 70s. Look at that. I love that. This one I think I'm keeping for myself, putting in my 70s journal. I gotta get going on that because I have so much stuff for it now. I would say that this one is 60s. I wish that they had put dates on these patterns. I really do, because that would have been so helpful. 1970. It does have a date on it. Okay, so this is 1970. I'm going to guess that this was early 70s because I made a smock very, very similar to that when I was in middle school, which would have been early 70s. And there's no date on this one, though. Oh, maybe it's down here. I don't see it. Look at this one. Is that cool? I love those. And this one. Oh my goodness. I just feel so lucky to have found these. They're just so cool. Look at that one. That one's got a Winnie the Pooh applique on it. Oh, it's actually from Winnie the Pooh. Blustery Day, it says. That'd be cool in a Pooh journal, wouldn't it? That'll go, this will go in my Etsy shop if you want it. Watch for it. Another 70s. How fun is that? So I had a halter top like that. Maybe made from this pattern too. So this was like a really, really fun find. I was so glad to get those. Even though I'm going to probably sell most of them, I still was really happy to find them because you don't find them very often. And then this is just a box of greeting card envelopes. And look at how big these envelopes are. Aren't those fun? I can make a whole envelope journal out of those. Or something. That was a nice find too. And then I think that's pretty much everything that I got at the estate sales and thrift stores. But my sister-in-law is moving, and she scrapbooks with me. Sometimes we haven't done it in a long time, but she does scrapbook, and she has a lot of scrapbook stuff. And she says to me the other day, I was over there, and she said, "Oh, I'm pulling stuff out for a yard sale. Is there anything here that you want?" And there really wasn't too much that I wanted, but she had these Spectrum Noir markers. Now, if you use these at all or have ever looked at them or wanted to use them, you know that they are fairly expensive. But the colors aren't quite what they're showing on the box. These are the colors. I think I had bought one set of these markers at some point using a coupon from Hobby Lobby or somewhere, but not these colors. And so these colors are gorgeous. So thank you very much to my sister-in-law who gave me these. And I didn't have to buy them at an estate sale or something. And I believe that is it. That's my haul for today. And thank you very much for watching. And I just really want to do a shout out. I should have done it at the beginning. To all of my new subscribers. I've had quite a few new subscribers lately, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying my videos. And, you know, pass the word along if you like what you're seeing. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do all of those fun things that we do to support each other. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.